Well, hey, jerks. This is a pretty big day that I never thought would happen, and it's all thanks to you guys. You guys did this. 500 subscribers.
Get him.
Yep, 500. So, on our way. We're on our way. So again, thank you. And I'm going to do one of the biggest mods that I've ever wanted to do on any car or anything. I am going to replace that hose with this. Yeah, I know. Okay, so this is the dumbest thing ever, but I don't have a whole lot of things to do, and 500 sort of snuck up on me a little bit. And the reason is because I've been working so hard on my other channel, the Models and Movies, and the link to that channel is going to be below this. And I've already got like 30 of maybe you or some of my, I don't know, some of my mom and my grandma or something like that. They probably subscribe, but I'm really trying hard to get to 100 subscribers so I can get that custom URL. So if you could be really super nice and follow the link below to my Models and Movies YouTube. So that, and then please subscribe so that I can get 100. Okay, so, oh, I also need to give a shout out to Miata Mods, and he is a guy out of Denmark, I think. Maybe I'll have to fix that on below this to explain where he is actually from. Anyway, he's doing a really cool series of a Miata that he bought, and he's doing some electrical work, the speakers anyway, the seat speakers, which I may actually use at some point because I don't know if I'm going to be replacing my seat speakers at some time later, and it's good information. So I'll also have a link to his YouTube channel under my second YouTube channel. Yeah. Anyway, if you have a cool Miata YouTube channel, hit me up and give me a shout out, and I'll shout you back out on mine. So now that I've got 500 subscribers. Lame. Anyway, so let's get started. All I really need is this thing, and I also need a tiny little cap off to change that. And big super shout out to Angel, who was super nice and just bought me that as a present. So dudes don't usually buy me presents, but as soon as he turns 21, first beer's on me. Well, when he comes over here to fix his car, they'll obviously break. Beer's on me. Alright, so let's put this on and get this video wrapped up. Alright, so this really couldn't be easier. Just going to take off these two bolts right here. I'm going to uncrimp this thing right here, uncrimp this thing right here. That all comes out. Let's do that super fast. That's a 10mm bolt. And, alright, 10mm bolts coming off. Something interesting we learned about, I don't know if this is all 1/6s or just my 1/6 or Angel's, but he has like these shitty bolts all the way around, and I don't know. He's convinced that these are aftermarket. I don't know. I don't believe that. I don't think anybody would go that far out of their way to get fancy bolts for their valve cover. I think I just got them. I also need a pliers. All right, these are wire cutters. These are not pliers, but they're gonna work. So I'm going to take this off here. I'm going to take this off here. Remove these bolts. Owie, ow, that's hot. Shit. Ouch. Okay, and then this should just pop right off. This should just pop right off. Like that. This is where this thing comes in. You're just going to jam that right over the intake there. I'm going to use my hair cutting scissors to get into the pack. There we go. This thing could not be cheaper. I think it was, Angel said it was 10 bucks. You take your cheap filter and that pops right on there like that. I suppose that's also like a 6mm. I don't know that for sure, but it's probably a 6mm. Good. Make sure your screwdriver slips off and scrapes your newly painted valve cover. And there you go, done. That literally is it. We're done. So, yep. 500. All right. So if anybody thinks I look weird, that's because I've got my super wide angle on the camera and makes my head smaller. There you go. Okay, so that's it. It really just gives the motor a little bit of a cleaner look. Oh, I'm gonna replace those bolts, I forgot. Just gonna finger tight them because there's no reason whatsoever to lock these down hard. Okay. Now, in the future, in the year 2000, what I'd like to do is get a cone filter to replace this air box right here. That would be super nice, especially if I can find it in a nice blue to match that. That heat shield obviously is going to have to go at some point because when I replace the headers, they're going to be nice chrome headers and they're going to go down there. Now, this thing that I just did here, purely cosmetic. This does nothing for your motor. It does nothing for the sound. It does nothing really. It just looks different and better. So don't anybody get on there and think that you're going to get 5 extra horsepower by putting that silly thing on there, because you won't. Same thing with an actual cone filter. You really don't make any horsepower when you're doing stuff like that. Now the header will give you a little bit of a boost, especially if you mate that with a catback system that's all high flow and stuff like that. So that's about it. That's the end of this video. I've got a couple other videos coming. I have a new models and movies coming out in the next couple days, so look for that. And I'm filming a new one on Sunday. And apparently here comes Angel. That would be him. Oh my God, what is that? Dude! We fixed his water pump to squirt people. Anyway, see you later next time.